Thank you, General Evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Logendran. Ladies and gentlemen, today's speaker, Lee Ziwen, delivered a smashing speech. But however, when I'm evaluating, I'm always asking myself, how did this speech on the 18th of January come across to me personally? So it is my personal evaluation on his speech. Now I have divided my evaluation to 4 areas. First, the speech dynamics. Second, the speech organization. Third, some 2 cents worth of recommendations. And finally, my submission. Under the category of speech dynamics, I recollected a lot of areas, basic areas, that we were taught in our initial stages in this movement. And I spotted here 10 good areas. Number 1, he was very enthusiastic. He had brilliant speaking voice. His articulation was superb. He had appropriate gestures and body language, just enough for the occasion. His personal grooming is something how I describe it as sell like an ace and live like a king. Then he moved on. He had this sort of personality that is very pleasing, inspiring as well as passionate. If you observe it, I observed it carefully, and that's how he came across to me. And I believe under the category of general preparation, I would give him good marks for that. Under speech organization, his opening caught me with his attention, with the opening question. He asked you all this question, are you all racist? That catches your attention. Then he went on to the body and the conclusion. Under the category of recommendation, there are 3 areas that I would like to recommend. One is structure. I feel that there's a lot of body, but because we're given 5 to 7 minutes, maybe you could sort of develop structure, and instead of going to too many examples, reinforce with 2 or 3 personalized stories with elaborations, rather than feng shui, moving on to mom and what your father thought. I thought that could be structured into 2 or 3, and to punch it with, I am Lee Ziwen, I am a Malaysian. So I thought that was my personal appeal in terms of how I felt you would be able to communicate with me stronger if you just focus a little bit on structure. And there were not many critical areas for improvement, just on the particular aspect of structure and to reinforce the message that I am a Malaysian. That is what basically I felt that you were trying to incorporate in this particular speech. To sum up the whole thing, I think you got the crowd on your side. You have that kind of personality, so use that to your advantage to prosper. You are friendly, you are committed. It's all very obvious in the way you present it. And I think with all these good qualities that you have, and a little bit of structure, and a little bit of reinforcement of the message, I believe you will prosper in the coming speeches. So congratulations to you, Lee Ziwen. Thank you.